You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to Best Bets for Pets on PetLifeRadio.com. I'm your show host, Michelle Fern. Today I have a great show. We have some exciting things coming up. And by the way, did you know National Dog Week is here? Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Buster, you're telling me my dog food products can't go on your shelves?
That's right. Didn't pass one of my Petco certified nutrition checklists. Sorry, Wayne.
Who made these checklists?
Geniuses. Very smart guys.
Well, it's good enough for most grocery stores.
Do you see cheese puffs on my shelves? Mayonnaise? Soda pop?
No.
That's because I ain't running no grocery store, Wayne. Your pets will get better nutrition, I guarantee it. Petco, where the healthy pets go.
Enter the code LUCKY10, LUCKY, the number 10, and get 10% off any order. No minimum at petco.com.
Love your pets but wish their medications were a lot less expensive? They are at 1-800-PET-MEDS. You'll not only save on flea and heartworm medications, but on prescriptions for arthritis, incontinence, thyroid, and more. And you get fast service, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Plus, our licensed pharmacists ensure accuracy, monitor drug interaction, and more. See why over 5 million people have trusted their pet's health to 1-800-PET-MEDS, America's largest pet pharmacy. Call now or order online.
Go to 1-800-PetMeds.com/BEST, BEST, to get 10% off any order and free shipping on orders of $39 or more at PetMeds.com.
How would you like your business to reach out and invite in our audience? We have a brand new trademark concept called InfoSeeds. InfoSeeds are short 20-second seeds of information about your place of business, practice, or service. Is the best, most cost-effective way to invite us in. We only have a limited number of slots left. For more information, visit the website
PetLifeRadio.com.
Click on sponsorship information. There you can listen to a sample of InfoSeed. Remember, only a limited number of opportunities are available.
Hi, this is Marcy Davis and my service dog Whistle, and we're your hosts of Working Like Dogs on Pet Life Radio. Working Like Dogs is the show where you can learn everything you ever wanted to know about working animals or working dogs. Whether you're a member of a working dog team or you've just seen a working dog or animal out at the mall or the grocery store and you're curious about how these amazing animals work with their human partners, then Working Like Dogs is the show for you. Join us for the inside scoop at Working Like Dogs on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I would like to introduce from Bil-Jac, Brit Hyde, the brand manager, and Jim Kelly, the executive vice president. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. So I'm so glad to have you on my show. Can you tell our listeners about Bil-Jac?
Bil-Jac is a family business. My father, Bill, is the Bill and Bil-Jac. He started the company over 60 years ago. We are, like I said, a family business. Pet food is all we do. It's our passion, and we love producing the best pet food out there.
How did your family start Bil-Jac?
My father grew up interested in pet nutrition, and when he got out of the service after the war, he and his brother came back to the family farm and decided that there was a niche out there for premium food for the show people, the vets, and they knew that using fresh ingredients were the key, so they developed a product using the freshest ingredients out there and went out specifically to hit the vets and the boarding kennels and the breeders with that product. And it's grown from there.
Bil-Jac has some special ties to certain communities. I know that you do a lot with working dogs. Can you talk about that a little bit?
We work with a lot of dog organizations. We do a lot with working dogs and also dogs that are involved in special care and with the military and just dogs that are being trained to do special things that are under a lot of stress because they're working. So our food has always proved to be a great product for them in those special conditions.
I didn't personally try the food. My test team tried the food. I have one in particular that's very, very picky. I'm not kidding. He is picky. Other food that other dogs would love, he sniffs and goes away, and he's a bigger dog, so go figure. And honestly, he loved the treats, the Brilliant Bites, the Noggin Nuggets, and the Smart Defense. Tried all of them, loved them, tried the food. I was amazed because usually he sniffs and goes away. Can you tell our listeners about these 3 different treats and the new pet food you came out with?
Well, we've introduced 3 new soft, moist treats, Brilliant Bites, Noggin Nuggets, and Smart Defense. The Brilliant Bites are made with linoleic acid and vitamin A, which helps nourish and replenish the dog's skin and coat. The Noggin Nuggets, they're made with folic acid, vitamin B12, L-carotene, which helps nourish the brain and support brain function. They were kind of developed specifically for my dog because my dog needs that. And we also have Smart Defense, which we use vitamin C and E, which are powerful antioxidants which help nourish and support the immune system. The reason your dog loves it and your dog loves our food is because, and we encourage people to do the Bil-Jac challenge, put it down to what you're feeding right now, is because we start with more fresh ingredients out there than any other food, and your dog is going to know what is fresh. And because we use special processing that retains the nutritional value of that protein, that fresh protein, it's going to be more palatable, and your dog is going to be able to tell the difference.
The other thing that I thought also was that he seemed satisfied after one treat. I just gave him the one, and, as most dog owners, what you should do is give a treat for a reason. So it's usually after, he does his business or he sits. And he was satisfied with the one. He probably could have eaten a whole bag, but I think it's probably because there's more flavor and more nutrients and better, ingredients in the treat than in some other treats that have some fluff to them. Is that the case? Is that what you find?
Michelle, I think you've got something there. Dogs really do love the taste of Bil-Jac. My dog will eat a whole bag, but I have to slow him down on that. Generally, we actually recommend that no more than about 10 or 15% of your dog's intake for the day should be from treats, just because we want to make sure that dogs are getting a complete and balanced meal. Our treats are highly nutritious, but again, treats for rewarding, treats for training, treats for whatever purpose should just compromise a percentage of a dog's daily intake. With our soft, moist treats, we know that an awful lot of people use them for training. Some people use them for rewarding. Either way, dogs just love them, and some dogs are more satisfied with just a couple treats. Other dogs just crave even more and more. One of the things about our soft, moist treats is that they are very aromatic. I don't know if you had a chance to smell them, but dogs just love the smell of our soft, moist treats. And a dog's sense of smell is about 100 times greater than yours or mine. And one of the reasons they will focus so well on treats is because of this strong tune into their nose. And when they smell our soft, moist treats and the real fresh chicken and chicken liver that we use as the primary ingredients for these treats, that really gets their attention.
Yeah, Mr. Z, as I call him sometimes, definitely does the sniff test. I've noticed that, before he'll eat. And this was a little sniff and gobble, so he loved them. What I also like is that it's a soft treat, because from what I've learned is that some older dogs really like a softer chew, and maybe the treat's okay for puppies also?
Yes, they are. They're good for all dogs. And as a matter of fact, a lot of puppies eat our treats, again, as part of the training regime. Our soft and moist treats are easier for senior dogs and dogs maybe that don't have a strong jaw for crunching. A lot of dogs will also notice that in our food. We make our food so differently. We don't use a high temperature, high pressure extruder process. We actually control the temperature, make our food in small batches, and it comes out with a very different looking kibble. Now, that kibble is not as hard as some other foods. We think it's just right. But a lot of dogs who may not enjoy a very hard kibble really take to the Bil-Jac kibble because while still crunchy, it's not as hard as some other kibbles.
Your new food is good for sensitive stomachs and for sensitive skin. What makes it good for the sensitive stomach, sensitive skin? And then also, how would someone transition from their current food to Bil-Jac food?
Well, our sensitive solutions, we use a unique blend of fibers that helps keep the dog's GI tract and digestive system healthy. It's slow cooked with real chicken, real whitefish, and whitefish is a great source of the omegas. And it also provides vitamin A and linoleic acid, which helps nourish and replenish a dog's skin and coat. And as far as the transition, we recommend you can switch to Bil-Jac right away. You don't need to partially mix. You don't need to really transition it because of the nutritional value of our product. It's not going to be a problem for the dog's digestion to just switch to our product.
You know, Michelle, every dog's a little different. Some dogs will just eat and eat and eat, and others are a little bit more circumspect. Dogs who love Bil-Jac will eat it with such gusto that it's important that when you do change your dog over, you don't need to transition it, but you got to be careful not to overfeed it. Again, because we're so palatable, we just always advise people, feel free to switch, but make sure that you don't overfeed. When your dog asks for more, don't give in.
Otherwise, you'll end up with a Buddha dog or something, or just...
Absolutely.
One of my little dogs, he could just eat nonstop. I could just see him growing, with his belly. It's just a funny visual. Now, where can our listeners find the Bil-Jac soft treats and the sensitive solution super premium dog food?
Our food and our treats are sold only in pet specialty stores. They're not available in grocery or mass market. You can find all of our foods at some of the national chains like PetSmart and Petco, and also at local pet stores. Generally, a store with the name of Pet in it that's not affiliated with a big national chain will carry Bil-Jac. I know right now, I believe there's a special on our Smart Defense Noggin Nuggets and Brilliance Bites at one of the national chains, and it's a great chance to go in and give them a try.
Okay, can listeners find out more about your products on your website as well?
Absolutely. Come to Bil-Jac.com. That's Biljac.com. We have all kinds of information about our food, about our treats, about our company, about some of the causes that we're involved in. We'd love to have people come by and check us out.
Okay, great. And I know that they can also find you on Facebook and Twitter.
We have a very active Facebook and Twitter community, and we're also becoming more robust on YouTube. We've talked a little bit about the 2-bowl challenge. We're getting more and more people volunteering videos of their dogs taking the 2-bowl challenge. So come and take a look. We'd love for you to watch dogs choose Bil-Jac.
Oh, that's great. Now, is Bil-Jac doing anything special for National Dog Week?
We don't have any particular plans for National Dog Week other than we're talking to you and leveraging PR to make sure that people are aware of it and treat their dog special on National Dog Week.
Okay, great. So, gentlemen, I know that Bil-Jac does a lot with disabled vets and working dogs. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely, Michelle. Last year, we partnered with America's Vet Dogs. American Vet Dogs is a great program, and what they do is they put together a disabled American veteran or an active duty veteran with a service dog. These service dogs perform so many functions, and some of them aren't just physical. Some of them are just psychological in terms of being there for the disabled veteran or just being a constant presence in their life. And so we've introduced this product that's available at various places, and we're working on further expanding distribution, where a portion of the proceeds of our treats go to support the America's Vet Dog program. It costs over $40,000 to train a dog from puppyhood to the point of having it paired with a veteran, and then that dog will stay with that veteran for the rest of the dog's life. But it's a very big upfront investment, so by partnering with America's Vet Dogs, we have developed Vet dog treats sold under the Bil-Jac brand, and a portion of the proceeds goes to support the work of training these dogs. The need is immense. As you know, we have many returning veterans who could really benefit from having a companion dog. And so that's one of the programs we've gotten involved in. We're really excited about it, and I know we have big plans working with them to increase the number of service dogs out there with our returning veterans.
That's wonderful. I actually interviewed at a past show a disabled vet that had one of the working dogs, and he was at the Bil-Jac booth, and he couldn't talk enough about how positive the dog was in his life. And he just could not talk enough about just how positive it was and how it made him able to, after returning disabled from service, how it made him able to go on and just function as normally as he could, and just the big positive. And I know it is expensive. I've read about this, and it's quite costly, but the good it does is immense, for what the working dogs give back to their masters.
These guys have performed heroic duty for our country, and they've had some pretty traumatic experiences. The comfort that a dog brings into all of our lives is probably magnified for some of our returning vets, and it's just a great companionship and constant in their life that I think really does them a great service, and we're really pleased to be supporting that effort.
That's great. Our listeners can find out more about this program also on your website.
Absolutely.
Okay, so listeners, you can find out more about America's Vet Dogs and Bil-Jac treats at their website, which is Bil-Jac.com. You can also find out more on the episode page on PetLifeRadio.com for this segment. Gentlemen, I so appreciate you coming on my show and telling our listeners all about Bil-Jac treats, which are fantastic, by the way, and all about the America's Vet Dog program. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. We're proud to be able to tell our story. We're proud to be a family business in an industry that's mostly conglomerates now. Our committed employees and us, we all go home to our wagging dogs' tails every night, and that's what drives us to make the best pet food on the market.
And also what's unique is that you're made in USA.
Yes, our products are all made in the USA, and we think that that's something that helps make us the super premium product that we are.
Thanks again, gentlemen. Thanks, everyone, for listening to another episode of Best Bets for Pets. Thanks to my guests from Bil-Jac, and thanks to my producer, Mark Winter, for making myself and my guests sound good. Thanks to my team, Mr. Z, Nikki, Zeus, Dennis, and the other secret team that tests everything. I can't give out their names. Sorry. They're well known, so we'll keep it under covers. Stay tuned for another great episode of Best Bets for Pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.